And we're back for round one. Whew. This hand sucks. But it's got land and spells, so I don't think we're gonna mulligan it. Not a fan, though. We have no early drops, which is gonna really hurt our deck. Yeah, and that didn't help. At least we have Geist Flame and Brimstone Volley to sort of get us to our bigger dudes. We're against a white deck. He hasn't shown us a second color, so hopefully that means he's mana screwed. I have no problem winning a game by my opponent being mana screwed. Happens to me so often. Alright, he's got his second color. We've got an Armored Scab, which turns off every creature we have in our hand. I mean, at least we can hit him and then Geist Flame it. So that's not so bad. He gets, does he get any flashback creatures? Oop, he lost his flashback spells. He lost his pacifism there. So that's nice to see. Oh, sure. Now we draw this. So we'll drop this down. We'll play this. We'll leave up red in case we want to Geist Flame something. Next turn we drop this, obviously. After getting in there. Oh, he's Slayer of the Wicked's our vampire. That's a really good card in this set, seems like. And he's gonna give me one. At least he only hit us with he only hit our 2/1 flyer. Could be a lot worse. So we take one. Pull up a Night Reveler, so that's gonna have haste. That's pretty sick. We will drop this dude. We're gonna hope that he has nothing. And that it flips. Unfortunately, he's got stuff. Wow, okay. He hates us. Well, I think I didn't end up putting Altar's Reap in, so I'm definitely siding that in for against this guy. So we take 4. Starting to get on a clock here, actually. But I think we can just drop this Night Revelers and stabilize, unless he has another Slayer of the Wicked. We do have a lot of cards in hand, so that's good for us. It does have haste, but I don't think we want to get in there. I think we want to just sit. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, Altar's Reap is definitely coming in against the deck with all those passives. Whoa! Oh, what a bitch. He's got a ton of removal. At least that doesn't hurt us that bad because we can Brimstone Volley it. It just means that we're actually getting pretty low, down to 11. Now the question is, do we play our Pitchburn Devils because we can block the Slayer with it, hit the Fiend Hunter with the 3 damage and get our Night Revelers back, or do we just Brimstone Volley the Fiend Hunter and just get our Night Revelers back now? And I think the answer is that we want to drop this Pitchburn Devils out. I'm going to go for a greedy play, and I think this stabilizes much faster. Note that when we Geist Flame this, if we do it on our turn, we can get in there with the Night Revelers, because it'll still have haste. I'm still hoping he plays a 1 toughness dude that I can Geist Flame for value. Nope. That's not a 1 toughness dude at all. He sees that though, so he's not gonna... So, here's where things get tricky. We could swing in with the Devils. He'll block with the Scab, at which point we drop the Patrician, and at which point we Geist Flame it, killing that, and then drop the Patrician. leaving mana up to Brimstone Volley his Fiend Hunter when he swings with the Slayer. If he chooses to trade, then obviously we just kill off the Fiend Hunter, getting this back, leaving up Brimstone Volley for the Gallows Warden. So yeah, I think swinging in is definitely the play here. Yep, okay, so he plays the sort of obvious thing. We'll let damage resolve, and then we'll Geist Flame it. And then we will drop this Patrician. That flips back our dude, but we don't care, because it's still tapped. He's presumably not going to attack with the Slayer here. He's just going to attack with the Warden. I don't think we want to... Yeah, I think we just want to take that. We don't have to Brimstone Volley it. Okay. So that guy transforms. We can drop this Kessig Wolf. So we now have this Patrician out, which if he doesn't... Okay, so here's the thing. If he trades... If he doesn't kill the Patrician, then we've turned off his Warden, which is obviously great for us. If he does kill the Patrician, then we still go back up to 11, so we're only on a 4-turn clock. Either way, we need to put him on a bit of a clock this turn, which means we're probably just swinging in with the team. If he double blocks, then we wrath him and get a Night Revelers, which is awesome. The other thing we could do, so he'll probably just trade the Slayer for the Patrician and take 3. That puts us at 11 and him at 7. We drop the Wolf. And then we still have the Volley for the Gallows Warden if we need it, or for the Fiend Hunter if we can just kill him. Failing that, or we could Volley the Hunter now and swing with 3 dudes. He would trade the Slayer for the Patrician and take 7, which puts him on a really, really fast clock. But I think we just want to play it safe and save the Volley. Okay. Yep. So he's going to take 3 there. We'll drop this Wolf. That really sucks for us, obviously. Okay. He's impulsing. What did he drop? He dropped 2 islands and a civilized scholar. Sure. That's fine. Okay, he's tapping the Wolf here. So I think we get to make the blowout play of... Oh, I want to stop there. I want to stop. Fuck. I didn't have a stop at beginning of, or at his declare attackers step. So, I think we just got blown out completely. Wait, can I still do this? Alright, well, we're gonna try. Yeah. Damn it, we lost our we missed our stop, so that's the game. I forgot that this is just me being really inexperienced with this interface, so we have to concede that one. That sucks. Okay, so I conceded the game. Where can I go to my... Why am I not at my sideboard? Sideboard? Why is this showing as... Okay, I really want it to show as a picture, not as this. I hate this interface, just by the way. So I definitely want to add this. Add to deck. Is there anything else I want to add? I still don't think we can cast 3 Corpse Lunges in a game. What are we dropping out? There's nothing here I really want to remove is the problem. I guess we just remove our worst guy, which is going to be the Riot Devils, I think. Yeah, okay, so I think that's correct. I'm really bummed that I had that totally awful misplay earlier. This is not bad. We can probably get in there a couple times with the Markov Patrician, thanks to that Victim of Night. So we'll keep this hand. I think our deck is better than his, so I would be sad to lose the game. So we pick up a Corpse Lunge here. Not what we were hoping for. Oh, that sucks. That owns our vampires. Okay, we get the land. Could be worse. So we're probably going to Victim of Night whatever he plays out. Oh, he doesn't play anything. Even better. That's obviously great for us. Yep, so we just go for it. Get in there with this guy. He rebukes it. That makes sense to me. Turns on our Corpse Lunge, though, and our Harvest Fire. Draw a card, then discard a card. I think we're going to have to kill that. So the question is, do we want to kill that with the Corpse Lunge or with the Harvest Fire? I think with the Pyre now, because that way we can hopefully untap into Night Revelers. So I think we're just going to take that out. And then we can start getting in there for guys. Yeah, now we can drop the Night Revelers. Still with one piece of removal up in the Victim of Night. But we do have a 4/4 on the table and a 2/1 flyer. So we're in decent shape. He has a lot more cards than us, because he hasn't had any action so far this game. But in terms of board position, whew, we're pretty happy about this Victim of Night right now. That's quite a card. Oh, and we even get to drop a Kessig Wolf. Awesome. And we get in there with the team. And I think we just put this out there to keep him on as fast a clock as possible. It would be nice if we had something in the graveyard. Okay, so he bonds a face of that. That kind of sucks for us, but his turn could have been much worse for us if he had something really awful. Okay, so he fogs us. Again, could be a lot worse. So I'm going to drop this. The question is, do we want to equip this to the wolf or the interloper? I think we actually want to put it on the wolf here. Because a 5/1 that can get first strike is pretty good. We know he can fog us again next turn. So that's pretty good value for him. Gives him a lot of time. Okay. So that kind of sucks for us, but again, he's still sort of time-walking himself, and he has nothing left in hand. He can fog us again, he can time-walk, or he can't quite time-walk us again, he needs a land. And meanwhile, we're just going to be getting in there for 4 with this guy. Because he doesn't have a stop at the beginning of combat step. He probably could have fogged that, but he's going to fog us this turn, because we're just going to drop the wolf. So yeah, he's going to fog us rather than Grasp of Phantoms. What do we pick up here? Yep, as I suspected. So we got a walking corpse. Could be worse. We'll run that guy out there. That puts him on a 1-turn clock, so if he doesn't find an answer other than... Well, I guess he's not on a 1-turn clock because he can always Grasp the Phantoms, but it keeps him really stuck for trying to find an answer. What's he got? 6 mana. That's annoying. I mean, we'll still be getting in there with the flyer. Oh, that could be bad. Doesn't have reach, though. And he's down to 4 this turn. And then he's gonna bounce it, and then we'll replay it, so... Obviously, he can't swing in. And then we pass the turn. Our Corpse Lunge is still off, obviously. So if he Grasp of Phantoms is us here, he has 2 cards to find an answer to the Vampire Interloper. That's what he's going to do. So that tells me that this card is not a better answer than Grasp of Phantoms. Either that or just trying to slow roll. He doesn't swing, of course, because then he just dies. So we have this Interloper, which we're going to drop. We'll put this on the Interloper, obviously, because that'll put him on lethal. We'll leave the red up to represent Geist Flame. We already showed that we don't have anything, because we didn't swing in before, so... Well, this Goliath actually doesn't get killed by our victim tonight, so that's not an out. Okay, so he did have an out. He still can't swing, but of course we're going to draw nothing but lands from now on. So we'll move the dagger to the wolf here, and we just need to draw a dude. Or a Geist Flame, or basically anything other than that. Yep, so of course we're just going to draw dead for the rest of the game, and then he's going to get a flyer and kill us. because that's how this always works. Okay. Well, it's a guy, so I guess we just drop it. I guess we'll drop that land too. Okay. He is a chapel knight, which we can victim of night. Well, I think he might be dead here. Obviously, we take this. But if we victim of night his Chapelgeist, he probably has a rebuke. But I think we can still get him if we swing in. So we're going to victim of night the Chapelgeist. We're going to swing in with everything. If he has nothing, he's dead. If he can kill one of them, he'll take 2, he'll have a blocker, and we'll still have 4 power on the table, plus this Keswick Wolf. And we'll have a creature in the graveyard turning on the Corpse Lunge, which we can use to kill his spirit. So I think we might just win. He's got no instants. Okay. So that says good things to us, for us. So we'll give this first strike, because why not? Alright, awesome. So we win round 2. How do I get this to is? Aha! I figured it out. Trepanation Blade. He doesn't seem to have anything that turns on from the graveyard. No, wait, he has a couple flashback spells. I don't think we want to run that and mill him. We could run this and mill us. We could run this because he has... No, that just turns on his removal, like, even more. This doesn't do anything against his kind of removal. That could be okay against him. This might not be bad, actually. But I think we're good. I think we just go with this. I think we can keep this. We do have a turn 2 Hound. Which is pretty good. That was not what we wanted to draw. We may just be dead to lands here. To no lands here. Oh, he might just be dead to no lands here. Okay. He kept a 2-land hand and also didn't get there. So we'll just have to hope this Ashnod's Hound goes all the way. If we'd drawn black, so we really need a Swamp here. Swamp gets us a Tormented Soul. Okay. Not ideal, but could be worse. Do we want to swing into that guy? Trade these off? Trading's really good for him. But I think we do, because it turns on our Corpse Lunge and or turns on our Harvest Fire anyways. For 1, but, you know. And there's always the chance that he might take it. Okay. wolf out there. And just hope he stays stuck on 2 lands. Nope, he got there. Oh, but he doesn't have a 3-drop. I assume he's got a Rebuke. But we pick up our land. Sometimes you just are really good at Magic. Yeah, there's the Rebuke. We don't mind that he did that at all. It keeps our Corpse Lunge and stuff on. Now hopefully he doesn't get a land drop and doesn't have a spell. No, he's got a spell. We definitely want to kill this because that'll turn off his if he keeps this if he keeps the looter up, then he'll be able to get out of his mana screw much faster. So we're going to Harvest Pyre that, and we'll drop the Interloper, obviously. So that one and this one. And we're going to remove this guy because this guy does 3 damage with Corpse Lunge. And then we swing in there with this guy. And we drop the Interloper. So it looks like despite a pretty bad misplay in game 1, we might be coming out of this okay. He's a Scholar number 2. Less important to kill this one because he's got his 4th land now. We're getting close to where the Blood Haul will just finish him off eventually. But here we're just going to go in with the team. He takes it, which is correct. We drop the Scourge. Great thing about stumbling a bit on lands early is that you end up with a handful of action, which is what he's got as well, but I think our action is better than his, and we have board position, so I feel quite confident in this game. Fiend Hunter. So we lose our Scourge. Obviously, we're gonna Corpse Lunge that rather than... I think we Corpse Lunge rather than Victim of Night it. Okay, so we'll take that. So we've got our land out. Oh, well, we have to Corpse Lunge it rather than Victim of Night it because we don't actually have 2 black for Victim. So, yep, we Corpse Lunge this guy. For 3 damage to it. We get this guy back. And we get to swing in. That puts him at 5, where at this point we can outrace him with the Blood Haul. So that's obviously great. He's going to have to hold back and play a dude this turn. And I think in that case we just swing in with everything. Okay, he's got a guy, and a good one. Okay, what's his bounce with that? He bounces his Chapelgeist. Wait, what's that? Don't we just win now? That was a really bad attack. Because now we just win. We don't even need to have anything. Because we just got a 3-2, yeah. He just figured out that was a really bad attack. We just have 5 power of dudes on the table that he can't block. Or 10 power of dudes. He can only block 5 of it. So we got there. Despite some sort of pretty sloppy play by me. And because this is a 4-3-2-2, that puts us into a reasonable... That gives us 2 packs. I don't think we're going to go infinite with this draft. I mean, obviously 4-3-2-2s are a really good way to lose money. 8-4s are the right way to go. But I felt like I wanted to play a couple games in this set before jumping into the 8-4s. So great. We got there. And I will see you guys for round 2, where hopefully I'll play better.